Alright, going to do a real quick video here on can Lutherans and Roman Catholics be Masons or members of the Masonic Lodge, Freemasonry? Well, I used to have kind of an odd hobby when I was down in Lancaster County years ago, around 2003, 2004, and that range there is when most of these are from. I looked at some obituaries the one time, and I started to see a lot of these very high-level Masons were dying. And I'm going to show you some of these today just to show you that a lot of these guys are Lutheran. And even one's a Roman Catholic. Here you have this guy, Norman Smith, 81. Member of St. John Evangelical Lutheran Church. Now that's Evangelical Lutheran, so somebody's going to say, well, that's not Lutheran Church Missouri Synod and stuff like this. Well, there's some that I do believe are part of that. But it's part of the whole Lutheran system. Mr. Smith also belonged to Tennis Masonic Lodge 371 of Thompson Town, excuse me. Not a whole lot on this guy here, just a member of the Masonic Lodge there, and Evangelical Lutheran. Next we have Richard Bleacher, 2005. You can just pause that and read that if you want. 50-year member of Christ Lutheran Church, Lancaster. So I don't know if that was Evangelical or Missouri Synod, I'm not sure. Chief Ushers Committee there, blah, blah. He was active with the Boy Scouts of America and started the first handicapped special needs Boy Scout troop for young men in Pennsylvania. Mr. Bleacher was a member of the Blue Lodge number 43, Lancaster, Lancaster Lodge of Perfection, the Reading Consistory, and he obtained his 33rd degree of the Scottish Rites. He was a former member of the Hubley Club and the Fifth Ward Club in Lancaster. He's a member of the Travelers Protective Association, the Loyal Order of Moose Lodge number 299, Lancaster, the American Legion Post, number 34, Lancaster, and the VFW Lancaster. So you get to the 33rd degree level, you're pretty much at the top. Those are the guys that are pretty messed up. The Shriners and stuff like that is what you're going to see there. Here we have another one. Saturday, September 25th, 2004. Mason, another guy here. You can see the Masonic square and compass. He was a member of the Lutheran Church of the Good Shepherd since it was formed. Served as church council as lay assistant and choir member for 20 years. This stuff too here. Now look at this. His Masonic affiliations include Lodge number 43, serving as Worshipful Master in 1993 to 94, former Andrew Hershey Lodge number 764, honorary member of Paradise Valley Silver Trowel Lodge number 29, Phoenix, Arizona, that's interesting, Lancaster Lodge of Perfection, where he was choir director for 18 years, Harrisburg Council of Princes of Jerusalem, chapter of the Rose Croix, and 32nd degree consistory, SPRS, Pennsylvania Council of Deliberation, where he was awarded the Meritorious Service Award in 1996. And then it goes down through here. You know, going to be there at the Masonic service and all this other stuff. But again, very interesting. Phoenix, Arizona is a hotbed, by the way, for Masons. And there's a preacher there. I won't mention his name, but he had twin sons, and he named them after the two pillars of Masonry, Jachin and Boaz, and one of them died. I won't mention any names. You can figure out who the preacher would be there in Phoenix, Arizona. Actually Tempe, but it's right outside of Phoenix. Henry H. Lead. There you go. There you go. The Lions are a Masonic organization. We'll be showing proof on that in the future. Definitely comes from Masonry, created by Mason. Member of Muddy Creek Evangelical Lutheran Church, so ELCA, but again, Lutheran. Member of council, blah, 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 blah. Member of Ephrata Lodge 665, free and accepted Masons since 1951. The lodge up along Route 322 in Hershey is Lodge number 666. I have a video of that showing that. He served as Worshipful Master of the Lodge in 1960 and was a treasurer for 30 years. He also served on the instruction and charity committees. He was a member of Lancaster Lodge of Perfection, the Reading Consistory, and Raja Temple Shrine of Reading. Okay, so he had to be at least, what, 32nd degree to be a Shriner?
Yes.
Yeah, 32nd degree. A member of Denver Borough Council for 8 years, he served as president. For the last 4 years, he was chairman of the Denver Borough Authority. A member of Denver Lions Club for 58 years, he served as president from 1952 to 1953. Was a key member, Lion of the Year, and received a Melvin Jones Fellowship Award in 1997. Melvin Jones, the founder of the Lions Club, was a Mason. The original Lions Club logo, that's not the original logo right there. That's the newer one. The original logo had the square and compass in it. He belonged to the Reinhold's Veterans of Foreign Wars and the Pennsylvania Auctioneers Association for many years. Blah, blah, blah. Another Mason. It's a Lutheran. Just for some kicks and giggles, this one here I think was pretty interesting. October 10th, 2004. These people here. Masonic Lodge bestows honors at banquets. Down there, Brightside Baptist Church. A Black Baptist Church. Some of these people up in here are members. You can see he's got his little Masonic collar thing on there. Little necklace deal that they wear or whatever. Interesting too, by the way. You can read that thing if you want to. But very interesting. Pause it and read it if you feel like it. This right here, the black tie, is a Masonic thing. Black suit, white shirt, black tie. That's why you have the term black tie affair. Definitely Masonic. Of course, I could go for the bow tie too thing, I'm sure there, but the Masonic tie thing is another thing which you see in church buildings. Church buildings are covert Masonic lodges, I believe. Okay, they do a lot of the same things, so you can get excited if you want to. It doesn't matter to me. Monday, October 4th, 2004. This guy here died in Masonic homes. Evangelical Lutheran, again, of Penryn there. It's up near, up through Mannheim. Penryn's a little town up there near Elm. Masonic or Mannheim Lodge number 587, free and accepted Masons during World War II. Blah blah blah. So not a real high level Mason there, but again another Lutheran. Here we have this guy here, Richard Hershock. Mr. Hershock attended St. Mary's Catholic Church. He was a member of the Free and Accepted Masons, Washington Lodge number 156, American Legion Post 56, as well as the Southern Lancaster County Farmers and Sportsmen's Association. So he was a Mason, but he's a Catholic. Yes, they can be Masons. Usually they join the Knights of Columbus, but they can still be Masons. But here's the good one. I saved the best one for last. Scott Stoner, 66 of 322 Deerfield Drive, Mount Joy, died Wednesday. Okay. Now check this guy. This is an incredible one here. And there again you see Evangelical Lutheran Church. Former longtime member of, so he's a Lutheran again. And again, somebody's going to say, well, that's Evangelical Lutheran. Evangelical Lutheran. It's still Lutheran. Okay. I mean, the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod might be a little bit more strict in some things, but it's still, you look at their core beliefs, it's going to be nearly identical. An active Master Mason. Now this, some of the stuff you're not even going to, you'd probably be like, I never even heard of this. Mr. Stoner was a member of Cassiffia Lodge 551, Free and Accepted Masons of Mount Joy, where he served as Worshipful Master, Treasurer, and Representative in Grand Lodge. He served as District Deputy Grand Master for 5 years before proceeding through the Grand Lodge. He served as Right Worshipful Grand Master in 1990 and 1991. In York Rite Masonry, he was a member of Royal Arch, Chapter 43 of Lancaster. Royal Arch Masons have to take communion out of a skull of a man. Goodwin Council 19, Royal and Select Masters of Lancaster. Lancaster Commandery 13, Knights Templar of Lancaster. He was appointed to the Knights Templar Educational Foundation as a consultant and was made an honorary past Grand Commander of the Grand Commandery of Pennsylvania. He was a member of Valley of Lancaster, Lancaster Lodge of Perfection, where he served as thrice potent master and trustee. He was also a member of the Valley of Harrisburg Council of Princes of Jerusalem, chapter of Rose Croix, and consistory. He was coronated an honorary member of the Supreme Council, NMJ, Boston, Massachusetts in 1984. He was also a member of the Zembo Temple, AAONMS, ancient, I forget, Arabic.
Order of
the
Noble Mystic Shrine, I think.
Yeah, ancient Arabic Order of the Noble Mystic Shrine, I believe is what that stands for. Thank you. The Tall Cedars of Lebanon, Pennsylvania Masonic Homes, 629, High 12 Club, Lancaster County Shrine Club, York Conclave, and Red Cross of Constantine. This guy is a fanatic. Active with the International Supreme Council, Order of Desmoulins, he was the Lancaster chapter former chapter advisor and council chairman. He is a recipient of the Honorary Legion of Honor, Cross of Honor, and honorary member of the International Supreme Council. Mr. Stoner was the recipient of numerous distinguished service awards, among them being the Grand Cross of Color from the International Order of Rainbow for Girls, the Benjamin Franklin Medal from the Grand Lodge of Pennsylvania, the Bronze Medal from the Chapel of the Four Chaplains, the Charles H. Johnson Medal from the Grand Lodge of New York Free and Accepted Masons, and the Josiah Hayden Drummond Medal from the Grand Lodge of Maine. Isn't that interesting? Ancient Free and Accepted Masons, and the Knight Commander of the Temple Medal from the Grand Encampment Knights Templar. He formerly served as chairman of the Board of Governor of the 32nd Degree Masonic Learning Center for Children, Incorporated. Oh, I bet that's a nice thing. He formerly served as president of the Board of Directors and Executive Committee for the George Washington Masonic National Memorial Association in Alexandria, Virginia, and formerly served as treasurer of the Masonic Renewal Committee of North America. Then it goes, I think we're done now, finally. But it goes down into he's a Lutheran. So, a lot of you probably are just going like, scratching your head going, I never even heard of some of that stuff. I mean, good night.
Is that the one with NMJ at the end?
Huh?
Is that the article with NMJ abbreviation?
I don't know. But, while she's looking at the thing there, my wife's sitting over here again. What does all that stuff mean?
Oh, NMJ, there it is, yes.
Where?
Northern Masonic Jurisdiction, if you didn't already explain that, NMJ.
Where?
It's the thing about the Boston entry, NMJ, Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, okay. Right there is what she's saying, my wife. Here, look at this. NMJ, Northern Masonic Jurisdiction. Northern Masonic Jurisdiction is what that means. Okay, I just kind of read the abbreviation there. Thank you for the clarification. But I can guarantee you this guy right now does not care about all that stuff right there. I guarantee it. Because a guy like that, you get into that stuff, you're in hell. It's as simple as that. Don't tell me, well, I think maybe he could have been saved, I don't think so. You're dealing with some very satanic organizations there. I mean, internationally recognized, Mason. The Masons are directly subservient to the Jesuit order. So, pretty high level guy there. From the area I was born and raised in. Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Lancaster County was a very, very wicked place. I didn't really understand it until I left the area. But that's why they call Pennsylvania the Keystone State. If you understand the Masonic temple symbolism there and everything else, the keystone is the stone which the builders rejected. According to Masonry, it's the keystone that's shaped kind of like a trapezoid, trapezoidal form, like the dollar bill, back of the dollar bill, the unfinished pyramid, but it's flipped upside down. So then you have this keystone that sits into the arch, and things. A lot of symbolism there, but absolutely incredible. But there's a lot of religious people that are into the Masonic system. And of course you get into that when you tap into that thing, you're not serving the Lord. You're going to be getting your orders from the Vatican, because the Vatican is the one, they control the Masonic Lodge. They always have. And again, they'll lie about that to lower level people. They'll be, oh, no, the Masons and the Catholics, we can't join each other. Just showed you there was a Catholic that was part of the Masonic Lodge. And the Masonic Lodge is subservient to the Knights of Columbus. And of course, they're subservient to the Jesuit order. The Jesuits are the ultimate secret society. So, and there could be other little things, little deals here and there, or whatever else. I have no idea. It's just it's always impressed me that these rich, powerful men are like a bunch of, you know, stupid little children, you know, going around. And I'm part of this club, and I'm part of that secret club, and we got our secret little handshakes and stuff like this, and we got our secret little passcodes that we can say, and we got all these little secret little things. Like, you know, the Lord's up there going, oh, I don't know what's going on. They're deceiving me. You know? I mean, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. He's in every one of their secret little meetings. Let me just show you one scripture here, and then we'll close this video. But it's so stupid to serve the devil. I mean, good night, people. You know? Well, but I can be rich and powerful in this world. Well, what shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his own soul, you know? Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I arise up to the prey, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Here's your world peace and new world order right here. The United Nations is headed for destruction. The earth will be burned by God. 2 Peter 3:10. My little note there, I wrote that many years ago. But right there you go. I'm part of the consistory. I'm part of the Lancaster Lodge of Perfection. I'm part of this. I'm part of that. And you're going to burn. If you know somebody that's part of it, or if you yourself are part of it, I suggest you get out of that quickly. Right? But I just want to do this video to show you, and there's a whole bunch more. We got a whole stack of these things. I just picked a couple of them here, just to show that there's religious people that are part of the Masonic Lodge. So do not be deceived. Okay. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching.